It's cold.
Hi, Scorpio. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I want to thank you for being here. We are going to create an ink blot made in your name and essence that we are going to scry for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on tarot and oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking, we have Ghost Tube audio edition on for any inspirations from the afterlife. Overall, please do receive or release freely. And when you're ready, let's get going. Scorpios, your tree that came through, as I'm going to create here in a moment, is the holly tree, permanence. A great awakening through enlightenment. Evil is warded off by your devotion to good. Sorry if you can't see that, but it is there.
Phone.
All right. I'm going to start creating. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. I am so grateful for you. We are creating in the name of, not worried about creating a masterpiece. We're here to create a portal to perceive and receive and to inspire our psyche and psychic senses. Scorpio, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling well. I feel like I have the song, Cabbage Patch Kids growing in the garden, Cabbage Patch Kids growing in the sun. So whatever that means for you, Scorpios. As well, we'll do an extended. There'll be two ways to access it. Links will be below. One through Buy Me a Coffee, or if you'd like to become a member to the Secreteur Society, because we're so fancy. All right, I'm just gonna sprinkle on some white light, and then we'll fold it. You know the drill as well. You can always fast forward through, all that kind of good stuff. You don't have to wait for me, but I do try to truly release the race and the rush. When you're ready, Scorps, if you'd like to take a deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Scorpio Collective. Scorpios, thank you so much for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. Here is your reveal. If you would like to take a look, anything stands out to you, any shapes or symbols, please feel well to comment below or keep to oneself. But any interactions with the channel is appreciated, as it does help the channel grow and expanding consciousness. Stylo, merci beaucoup. All right. Whew. Scorpios. See aliens playing patty cake. Love it. A patty cake. I'm also seeing the alien specifically from American Dad.
Listen.
Okay. Sorry, there's lots of stuff in the head, in the mind. I feel like my emotions are in my mind right now. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like my emotions are in my mind. Give me one more moment. There's a rose down here. Oops. A rose that is protected by thorns.
How do I use it?
There's also a teddy bear, but it kind of looks like Teddy Ruxpin. You know, the bear that talks. Is that like a best friend thing? I'm not really sure. I feel like somebody really cool is coming towards me. Really cool. And I don't mean like cool guy, cool girl. Could be a very blended energy. But they feel very fun. And I'm seeing like a wishbone, almost like the wishbone coming true over here. But like this teddy bear, and I'm seeing like blush. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. I'm also seeing mouse ears.
Sun.
Okay, there's a person right here. And there's a cord. I'm going to follow it. What is this cord connected to? Or if I'm asking it to like, come here, come here. Maybe I'm trying to find the source, Scorpios, of something. Find the source of something. Okay, sorry. Give me a moment. I'm saying that to myself, not to you, by the way. I need to remind myself when we're astral or adventuring. Yeah, I'm asking something or someone to come closer to me. It's like because I'm seeing it like an old cranky uncle. What is that? The uncle from a series of unfortunate events. Like just somebody cranky. Are they still incarnate? There's a healer.
Church.
There's a healer, yeah, and and it's very specifically this healer that I'm seeing. I don't know what it means, but I feel like I'm back in the olden days. And they would, I think, be those nurses that had like this big thing behind them with like a cross. Is it like confession or confessional healing? I'm seeing a dolphin, but it's brown. Like this dolphin is in muddy water or like a river versus,
You're welcome.
thank you, the sea. Okay, sorry. It's like, because this dolphin here is squawking, but I'm not listening. My head's turned the other way. I'm like, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. But it's like these beings, these are people or energies, entities, and this is happening at a different level, or this is happening all in the head. Maybe I'm having a conversation in my head. You know, it kind of makes me feel like I should have said this, or you have a conversation, or you have a job interview, or whatever the case is, and you're like, oh, I should have said this, or oh, that was such a good comeback. You know, something along that lines. Somebody's also got, I don't mean to be stereotypical, but it's the way it's coming through, so I'm going to acknowledge it without it being a judgment. Like an old boot in straw sticking out of their their mouth feels like hillbilly, and then there's a woman with him as well. Because I feel like I'm in the show, that's how I saw it, Beverly Hillbillies. Didn't they like win, or they struck gold or something? So maybe this is some sort of mining or digging this well in this earth, and something sprouts up. So there's a whole other rabbit hole, and it brings about this excitement. Patty cake, patty cake. These are almost like when I see them the other way too. It's like Pope hats. Scorps, I feel like I'm all over the place. I hope this makes sense to you guys in some way, shape, or form. Because this feels very enlightening, but sacred pool. You're devoted. It's devotion. It doesn't have to be religion. Your devotion to something. Also, the holly tree for me is like magic, right? Like think of Hollywood.
Another room.
What are all these shapes here being created? There's a monkey talking to its own tail. And there's also, I think it was Sagittarius's that I just did. There's a female energy of, is it King Kong or like Donkey Kong's wife? Or mother or sister or bro, I don't know, whatever. I shouldn't speak words. Yeah, it's like
Knock.
Come and knock at my door. She's right here. She means business. Okay, so Scorps, when I wander into this energy, maybe this is your feminine energy. Has Pa gone fishing? Pa's gone fishing. I feel like that's what I'm telling somebody, or a child, or what I was told when something might have, like a pet or an animal, or somebody might have passed away. Pa's gone fishing. And I remember, it's almost like that elephant here could be like right here. And all these little tidbits could be music notes. I want to come back into this gorilla for a moment.
Offended.
Sorry, I don't mean to offend. It's like I could take a branch off a whole tree and carry it. Oh, do you know what that is? This is the piece of Hollywood. The holly tree, sorry. It's like I've snapped off the piece and I'm carrying it. Somebody has a young child as well. They look up to you, like there's something something about the family. I don't want to say the family line because I don't like to beat up on, you know, lineage stuff. I get that it's a thing and don't, but it's information, right? Information. But this doesn't feel like the place. It's like because that's what it makes me feel like when I'm in this King Kong's wife, or I don't know, what did I say before? I can't. Donkey Kong's wife. And maybe it's not a wife of somebody. Maybe I'm a single mother. Maybe I'm a widow. Nonetheless, I mean business. And I'm going to take the stick and wield it into the magic that I would like in my life. And I'm going to lead by example for my kin, my nieces, whatever the case is. And there's something very morally strong. I can't be bought or bribed, especially if you're in the acting industry or something along that lines. Evil is warded off by your devotion to good, because you're educated in some. You have educated yourself about something. I also feel like I've been taking like night school or something, Scorps. I've done something on the side. Not because it's on the side as in it is secondary or tertiary.
I can hear you.
This is simply in reference to time management, and what I can do in bits for a permanency in my life in the future, where those little bits add up to become potentially a primary. There's something about changing my life. And it's something to do with the emotions in my mind, the way I'm feeling. But then like these aliens come back in. Sorry if I'm not sharing this. That's kind of rude. I apologize. It's like these aliens come back in. See, magic stream is on the bottom.
Closet.
Metamorphosis. Heal the ouch. That's what you're doing. You're making new choices. You're cleaning house. Putting stuff in the freezer, ready for another day. Moving through into the unknown you go. Following the lead. Oh my goodness. You are on a path that you are educating yourself along the way. And I think it's like from aliens, religion, the past, the history, hillbillies, to holistic, to modern, to futuristic things in Futurama. You are holding no bounds to what could be, will be. Que sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera. You know, here's the funny part. I'm not trying to be rebellious, but this is how I'm feeling. Que sera, sera. There it is. Whatever will be, will be. No. No. Whatever is what is, and I will accept that as information to educate me to moving forward. But I feel like, Scorps, I'm in this place of no longer am I just going with this flow of fate that seemingly, I'm not saying it does, I have no, like my raft just, I have no paddles. I have no motor or a rudder thing. I've got nothing. I'm just supposed to go with this proverbial flow. Now, I understand that is very good advice in some contexts.
How?
But I'm back to, in some way, shape, or form, and while that has its place, I'm not trying to be difficult, but I am trying to take some form of control to say, whatever will be, will be. No, I'm going to do my best through this education, through this knowledge that you have, through these downloads that you get from the angels and the aliens, from this religious information that you know. And I'm not trying to be like religious. Maybe you are very religious, and that's amazing. If that's your faith, then that's what you can add to educate you for your earthly existence. Not lean into it and go, well, it's in the hands of, I don't know. No, you. And this is what I feel like.
Pisces.
It's like I feel with all of this emotion in my mind, I am actually being invigorated by the very love of source, creator, some godly, whatever it is for you. And it's like God handed me a stick that maybe I've been hit with sometimes. And now I'm going to wield it or yield it into something. A magic wand. Scorpios. I feel as though I'm like very... just very. And I hope that that's not coming off as fiery or rebellious. Like if I'm being rebellious in any sort of way, it feels like I'm just trying to release the rebellion that might be perceived even by my own mind or my
Come
own
closer.
thinking, and saying, I can do this. I can read half a chapter or 2 paragraphs a night. And over time, that creates the whole book. I don't know if any of this makes sense. Hopefully it does. But you've also got here careers. I'm getting ready to close out. And Scorps, hopefully you'll join me for the extended for the other side Scrying. But again, there's no pressure. But if not, it's there for you. Maybe this is in regards to your career. Because all these earthly energies, yeah, well, we're just going to get ink. What it is that you love and care about. Like everything is your kin. What you are attached to, like the umbilical cord of your being. And having not only, well, you know me, I'm going to read the art and then the words, but if confidence in your career, love in your relationships, resonances, in your enlightenment. And you don't even need to tell anybody about your said enlightenment. It just is. Exactly. You have the boundaries. Some people like say,
Idiotic.
I got the power. And for you, it's, I got the boundaries and the power. For some of you, that travel is in your mind. For some of you, your boundary, it's like how do I say? And some of you might be pregnant as well with that next of kin or your child, or your, what is that? Not next of kin, for heavens and hot dogs. Anyway, children. Whether it's through adoption, through one's body, surrogacy, etc. But you have to like travel to receive them, or travel to get healing. Maybe it's like a homeopathic thing, or some ancient other kind of like cellular rejuvenation, or you had your eggs frozen or something along that lines, for it to come true, for your dream to come true the healing that you had to go through. Maybe you chose career first. And I only say that like if that's okay. I didn't need to do that at all, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe you just chose career first to gain some sort of confidence, self-love, boundaries, and you know what? I want to start a family,
Capricorn.
and that means boundaries in your career, or creating some form of clarity of what it is that you want moving forward. Sorry if I've butchered this. I really didn't mean to, but hopefully my words didn't get too far in the way, because you're very highly educated, but now you're listening. Now you're listening to just a different part of you. It's time. It's what you want. It's what you want to manifest. Whatever your magic is, whatever your Hollywood, whatever your dream is, whatever your enlightenment is. And it's like, oh, now I know what it is that I want. And it's not like in this, oh, now I know, and you didn't know before. I think you were just gaining more experiences towards your education, to whatever
Undecided.
steps of this career you wanted to take, or whatever steps towards that, but not as an end pinnacle, but as just an experience. And Scorpios, there's something turning around. It's like the rose that has the thorns, and then someone's taken the time. Someone has done the work, maybe you, for you, to go through and de-thorn them. But to do that, you have to be very gentle and conscientious, or you are going to get scratched and hurt. And maybe you have in the past in regards to whatever this rose might mean to you. And that's what has inspired this great awakening. Scorps, I'm going to head on over to the other side, Scry, and flip it. If you'd like to join me, I'm so grateful for you. And if not, I'm so grateful for you. Your presence truly warms my haunted heart. All your support, your likes, shares, subscribes, and views. You have no idea how much it means to me. I'll see you on the other side. And if not, I'll see you again soon. Bye. So much love.